Okay, that's heavy armor. Wait, what? Oh. Heavy armor. Heavy armor. I'm gonna hold on to this, because this could be great. Maybe for Barrick. Yeah, that could be definitely great for Barrick. If we can ever get rid of his damn crap. We'll hold on to that. Yeah, we can sell that. Yeah, we can sell that. Weapons, on the other hand. Bip, bip, bip. We'll grab you. Grab Zash's Drought. Reflect 30% of the incoming hostile spells back to their casters. Oh, okay. Healing potion, all of them. Health potion. Accept. I will take the bronze ingot because that could be special. Anyways. Great. Okay. Excuse me. We got a handful of combat in this one already. Haha. I'm ready for more. But we got a lot of talking to do. And as I have stated before, I am perfectly fine with doing a lot of dialogue. Even so, this game has a lot of dialogue. Anyways, my northerners sing of your accomplishments and think their good fortune that the court is backing our work in the tiers. What is it you require? My search for Amalia takes me to Rust Canyon. I am pleased to hear of your progress. Rust Canyon was once a verdant pass for travelers, and one of many choke points on the way to Sentinel's Stand. Now it's merely a garbage heap infested by rebellion. I confirmed that Amalia's unit was taken by Stratus Harridan's troop. Then that corrupt inbred of a regent, if his death were not required to end the Edict of Storms, I would take pleasure in breaking him on the rack myself. I was devastated when Amalia's court vanished. A father's dread is not so different from a general's, and in my case, I am twice cursed to suffer the pain of her absence. I still feel her presence. It's grown stronger, so I know that she lives, but I fear her for her safety all the same. I wonder if they're actually now bringing her to here. Okay, a couple things. I wonder if they're bringing her here now for a negotiation point, or if she ended up turncoating, which I'm not sure if that. I don't think that that's what's gonna happen, because he's still giving protection to her. Because I don't think it works if she's unloyal. So, anyways, the Unbroken are seeking artifacts. That does make sense. With no means to kill Stratus Harridan from outside of the Sentinel, the only chance of breaching the wind wall would be through an artifact's power. The trouble is, the number of artifacts scattered about the realm is anyone's guess, and I couldn't tell you which of them could get the job done. If these rebels are committed to the task, it's possible they know something more. I believe it was the custom of each of the regions to travel with some artifacts in their possession. With all but one of their polluted bloodline killed during the conquest, the Unbroken are likely seeking a corpse among thousands. A fool's errand, but not an ignoble one. The Unbroken leader is named Matthias. Matthias. I have not come across his name, but yours is the most recent intelligence we've dredged from the region, so I can well believe that it's true. Whatever he calls himself, this upstart should be killed to set an example for his for his would-be army. Should you come across him, I expect his head to topple from his shoulders in good order. I received word that my disfavored have cleared a path to Rust Canyon that should prevent any rebels from entering or leaving the area. You should make contact with Tibor, the lieutenant in charge of the attack. He will guide you from there. Farewell. All right. Well, I do need to learn subterfuge, so yeah, I'll go ahead and hire you. I still haven't figured out how to act. Apparently, I'm supposed to be able to make buildings. Haven't quite figured that one out. Maybe I can't do that yet. So, oh, there's 2 new items. Sweet. Are you the vendor? No, you're not the vendor. Oh, no. Oh, Osmia. Oh, that's Osmia. I was like, Osmois? No, that's Mia. Completely different people. Anyways. You must be my... Yes, here we are. Show me a word. What do we got? Anything? Looking like that's a big old giant... Oh, all right, fine. Do I know this one? No, I don't. Take it. Boom. Oh, this is only 30. Nice. Okay, has an interrupt. But that's... That's about it. Oh. Oh, that's a... Doesn't even do that much damage. I spent 45 bronze rings on this? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I don't like stone scissors. Don't like it. And if I don't like it at all. So we'll... Don't like it at all. So I will actually go ahead and just go through all that dialogue again just to save me some monies. Because, yeah, no, I'm not spending all that money for something I'm not even going to use. Like, yeah, it's nice to have some new cores, but I already got what I want. Stone really doesn't do anything, but it didn't even do that much damage. All right, let's get out of here. That which remains. Do 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 do. Boop, 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 boop. Where am I going? Oh, right here. Boom.
Bronze scrap is all that's left of the Unbroken caught in the storm. Where you see iron, disfavored that died with them.
Oh my god. An unbroken soldier struggles to rise to his feet, one arrow lodged in his shoulder, the other in his thigh. He attempts to stand, but his muscles are too weak for the task. Are you all right, soldier? He turns to you in bafflement, squinting across a dust-strewn expanse, recognition barely evident on his gaze. You ironclads don't usually ask questions before you start shoving spears into our guts. Surprised you can even string words together. Before he can continue, you both catch the sound of iron boots trudging closer. And his favorite soldier, Theodore. His favorite soldier calmly approaches from the west. He regards the vulnerable southerner with a curled lip and a disapproving shake of his head. Weak and broken. Prisoners make for poor sport. Your escape was spirited but damned foolish. Is this really necessary? Ugh. Fateminder, I hope you've come to tidy up the mess these vermin caused for us. But to answer your question, Ash has deemed it so, so yes, it is. In one swift motion, he plunges his sword into the man's heart, pinning the fallen soldier to the rusted earth. Ugh. I have reinforcements now. Elia, if you open the gates, I can still make this easy on you. You see a woman stride purposely into view atop a platform along the wall's edge. She lifts a spear and hurls it at Theodore, cursing under her breath when it breaks against the rocks. I'm so effing tired of listening to you. Go shriek at someone else's fortress for a change, and stop trying to impress me by hunting down armed prisoners. Maybe the ladies of the north get shivery over your bravado, but all it tells me is that your codpiece is emptier than your skull. I don't believe we've been introduced. Oh, well. No shite. One ironclad or two, it makes no difference. These walls can stand against Kairos' fury and your pig countryman's saber rattling. Make no mistake, Ilya. You would be better served as my camp slave than as my enemy. Such a waste of good potential. Oh my. Fateminder, let's consult when you have a moment. Sure thing. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, the armor penetration is nice, but I don't think we're gonna find anything better than this. Anyways, grab anything better than what I'm currently using.
Seems others have tried to take this fort and failed repeatedly.
And the unbroken captain looks down from the elevated platform, resting a heavy boot on top of an axe head buried in the wooden slats. She grips its handle as you approach. What do we have here? You've gained wrath with unbroken. If it isn't the Stormcaller himself, you can eat shite and bleed for shoving this edict up our arses without as much as warning. Yeah. Her expression twists with sudden recognition. Aren't you the one who effed over our Agathan at Duskwatch? We have nothing to say to one another. Either you're Graven Ash's favorite comfort soldier, or you just like to see honest folk die. Either way, you're a pile of beast shite to me. No matter what happens here, the Unbroken will take back Sentinel's stand and banish all you northern piss trouts from the tiers. I'd rather die than see Stalwart under Kyrus' sigil. You can't imagine what I do to avoid. The Unbroken stand in defiance of Kyrus' rule. My presence should come as no surprise. A clueless lapdog. Of course I expect Kyrus to dispatch someone eventually. The Overlord isn't in the habit of making appearances. He seems smart enough to realize that the Overlord's wrath kills servant and foe alike. Why you aren't smart enough to do anything about it is a mystery to me. Do you truly believe you can win? I may die today, and Stalwart may remain as a wasteland for another generation, but our people will remember. That memory will awaken a thirst only quenched by your Overlord's blood. The hope is enough to keep me standing in defiance. Can I win? Probably not. Can Stalwart? Absolutely. I hear you're looking for artifacts. Found anything? Yeah, your mother's pistol cane. Pistol cane? What the hell is that? Anyways, Elia slaps her knee and peers down at you with a grin. You're on the wrong side of this war to be asking me anything. If you tell me how to breach Sentinel's stand, I might show the Unbroken mercy. You'll pardon the F out of me if I go ahead and ignore your northern rhetoric. Your type sees us as nothing but future slaves, made only to serve the Empire's needs. This one's got a smart mouth. I like her. Think she'd be interested in joining us? I don't suppose it's too late to offer you a spot in my party. He looks at you with a total bewilderment. Are you effing kidding me? I'd rather gargle beast milk. Well, a girl can't get everything she wants. What's important is you tried your best. Okay. Well, that's something. We got a lot of wrath for... actually, not very much wrath. I already know that the disfavored are looking for artifacts of Stalwart. I also know that they're searching blind. I'll take my knowledge to the grave if it keeps you out of Sentinel's stand. You can count on that. But as much as I'd love to put an arrow through her throat, she's got a point. You should return with Theodore and his ironclads and at our backs. You've made your choice. I will return. Don't leave me to wonder. You simping three-ringed upright. Three-ringed upright. Huh. Well, interesting. Lieutenant holds up his sword and squints through the obscurity of the high winds. Who goes there? Oh, it's you, Fatefinder. I wish you didn't have to witness that crude exchange before. Eliana and her lot have caused me no lack of trouble. Manner softens. You are most welcome here, even if your loyalties fall with the court more than the Legion. We need all the help we can get. Ash sent you, and Ash sent word to expect you. If he dispatched an outsider to help us in the field, that says something about his urgency to see this Unbroken conquered for good. I think we can both appreciate that his interest is in seeing this matter resolved as of personal nature. He catches himself. I apologize for that outsider remark. Some of us aren't accustomed to working with anyone but the Legion proper. Let's focus on the task at hand. He nods. Aye, I'll be happy to leave this place in my tracks. Something about the wind seems to carry all of the worst of the stink and refuse to this corner of Stalwart. Ash says the Unbroken are scavenging the blade grave for an old Stalwart heirloom. I can think of nothing else that would help us breach Sentinel's stand, short of the region's timely death. They're not making it easy by holding themselves up behind walls. If the conquest is any evidence, Stalwart folk are less inclined toward facing their enemies in open battle. The Tearsmen are like rats, squeezing themselves behind the narrowest walls to avoid the inevitable. Then I have known some crafty vermin in my day, and what does that make you, my ironclad friend? Behind the obscurity of his helm, you can hear Bear grinding his teeth. Oh, be careful, Ebb. Anyways, no matter what they find here, the Unbroken are trapped. North of camp, we have soldiers led by my subordinate, Jokimus. To the south, reinforcements march as we speak. Still, I would appreciate any help you can offer. The sooner we claim that Unbroken artifact, the sooner we reach Sentinel's stands. What do you know about artifacts in general? Aside from wishing I had a few to my name, there are weapons and items powerful enough to change the tide of any battle. I couldn't speak to their nature of how they're responsible for such storied deeds, but I have no reason to doubt what they can do. The word coming down to the line is that an artifact can breach Sentinel's stand. You'll hear no complaints from me. That fortress has stood unchallenged for too long. With your help, I'll have little doubt it'll wear disfavored banners before long. This hardly looks like a territory worth taking or defending. Well, the search for artifacts certainly changed how we view this garbage pit. In truth, Rust Canyons presents us with some strategic advantage. Our location brushes soldiers with Iron Hearth and Duskwatch Fort. If we could claim this spot for the disfavored, that would be as good as controlling the whole region. Kind of. Sentinel Stand is still the real prize of the Blade Grave. Any word from the Sentinel Stand? There seems to be more of a scout presence outside the wind wall. Unbroken, disfavored, everyone is on edge, waiting for something to happen. We'll have to hold our breath a little longer before we can uncork the old keep. Once we track down the Stalwart artifact, it'll be a mad scramble as everyone races to claim Sentinel Stand first. But any new information? Not as such. We have every reason to assume that Stratus Hirden hasn't committed suicide yet, and we're hopeful that Ash's daughter is in fair condition. And I only hope that her father's protection is keeping her spirits high. Tell me about Unbroken presence here. Sorry, my throat's starting to get a little dry. I'm ready to hear how I can contribute. My men are eager for battle, and we wouldn't mind taking the Unbroken camp in advance of our reinforcements. That'll show the old 15th cohort, eh, boys? You may want to clear out a group of Unbroken by the bridge to the southeast. They guard another entrance into the camp. Some of our men are being held captive there, too. And we need the extra numbers on our side to hold these canyons. Now, strictly speaking, my orders are to wait for reinforcements, so I can't directly assist you. But once we secure the camp, you get first pick of the spoils and a chance to interrogate their leader. Elia, deal? Very well, I'll help you. Glad to hear it.
It's a tough job being so remarkable all the time.
Yay! Subterfuge! No, we need loyalty. We need lore. Blarg. Well, that'll help lore, indeed. We'll go up that only by one. Fine. Anyways. I need 3 points. Huh? Lift target into the air and violently throw them back down to the ground, dealing crush damage. Ooh. Spells and abilities gain a larger area of cool too. Conjure enchanted waters to wash over the target, removing a random hostile effect. It's a powerful way that repels foes in a cone, pushing each of them back at the rear. Huh. Nice. Spells and abilities gain a larger area. This would be great. However, I definitely want to get this stuff. Oh. Doot, 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 doot. Anyways, furl your sail, stranger. This bridge marks the beginning of unbroken territory. Kairos' forces already tried to best us. They got this far. I know you for what you are, Northerner. I never met a woman or man from the Kairos' domain who didn't try to invite my countrymen into the fold. I'll give you this chance to leave. Otherwise, I'm prepared to give you my life defending this bridge, meager though it may seem. What do you want with us? How long have you been fighting Kairos' forces? He paused to count on his fingers. Long enough to have sons twice, at least. After the storm, I thought Kairos would be satisfied with our pain, but the Overlord still finds reason to kick us. We know these canyons like the back of our shields, and we're not going to allow a bunch of pig-headed, ironclad jackanapes chase us away. It takes a special sort to outlast a siege or a long campaign. Stalwart-born folk like myself have it by the wagon. What's past this bridge? The sentry scratches his chin and sizes you up. Nothing the likes of you would be interested in. If you're about to ask, well, why are you defending it, then don't bother. We've got provisions, equipment, and unbroken soldiers. Reason enough. The unbroken rarely buckle or give quarter. We should not underestimate the ferocity of these scavengers. Most die for their family, others die for a bridge. Another fool come to test us.